I never made it, but I know what it takes. I'm motivated by a mix of emotion. Got my statement, and I'm reading it slow so I can understand it fully. Appreciate my standing.
Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, and today I am going to put on some makeup. Yes. So I'm going to show you my products I've been currently using. So yeah, basically I stick with the same thing. I don't, like I told y'all in a previous video, I'm into what I'm into, and that's it. So the first thing I'm going to put on, even though today I really don't need it, but I'm going to use it anyways. It is the Neutrogena Clear Face Breakout Free Oil Free Sunscreen 30 here. I use this every day with my Bolero Hydrating Facial Gel Hydrator with watermelon and aloe. I use that, and then I use the Pond's Perfect Color Complex Beauty Cream. It's a glow cream. Yes, I use all of this. This is my base. So when you take a look at this, it's going to look strange. It's going to look weird because this is my base. This is my base, my primer, it's all of it. So yeah. So now what we can do is apply foundation. Now this video is going to be about like just good old favorites, I guess you can say, just favorites that are old products, but they have been recently purchased. They're not like old stuff in my collection because I don't have old stuff in my collection. These are all new products. It's this here, I do my foundation first. That's what I've been doing lately, and that's what I'm going to do. Now, I'm going to use the Balm Shelter Tinted Moisturizer. Has SPF of 18. So usually I didn't really need the SPF product by Neutrogena, but I went ahead, okay? So I'm just going to use this old product right there. And I love it. It's one of my favorite tinted moisturizers. This one I will be mixing with another product. So, and I will get to this product here in a second. I'm going to use this here, this foundation by the Balm 2, this one here. It's like the Whip foundation. It's one of my favorites, and I just use this one because the tinted moisturizer doesn't give as much coverage. So I'm going to use this to add more coverage. Time to blend. I will be using this NYX Beauty Sponge. This is a new purchase of mine. I will be just dabbing this product. See how good that is? Hopefully y'all can see it. I'm going to add a little bit more of this whipped foundation right here on the pimple part. I'm going to let it sit there. That's what I used to do back in the day, and it really do make a difference. Let it sit there, kind of dry up on it, then I dab it, and it'll cover that pimple up really good. So now what I do, this is like my normal routine. Y'all, this is what I do on a daily basis. This is like a daily basis type of makeup tutorial or video, plus using some good old favorites of mine, okay? This product here is also a balm product. It's the concealer called Time Balm. I really like it. It's really moisturizing, and it feels good underneath my eyes because I can't take too many mattifying concealers underneath my eyes anymore. I just can't. It just sticks out everything. So I have to stick with something sort of luminous or a little moisturizing. It's good for me. So I take my beauty sponge and I take this corner side right here that's flat, I use it and I just dab this in. This is going to look so natural. It's not too highlighting. It's not like, it just sort of blends right into my skin. Look at that. And I like that. Time for the bronzer. And for bronzer, I've been loving this is the wrong one. I've been loving the CoverGirl True Blend Undercover Concealer in Bronze. I've been loving this, okay? For contouring. I don't like this as a concealer. It just doesn't work for me. So I'm just going to go ahead, and this is how I contour, you guys. This is how I do it. I do things completely different. I'm more about a bronze sort of goddess type of look. I don't like real sculptured lines anymore, but I do like the bronze. I always bronzed, okay? So what I do is I take my bronzer and I literally bring it up onto my cheeks, just like this. Just like that. And I do the other side, of course. And then what I do now, instead of making the two lines down the side of my nose for contour, as far as my nose, I just go right here on the center, on the top portion of my nose, just like that. When I blend it in, it's going to look good. And then when I go back in with the powder, that's when I'll do the contour. So now I grab my beauty sponge again, and I just blend this right onto my cheeks as if it is a cream blush. That's exactly what I do and been doing it. And as you can see, I put more product on this side. Now, if it's too much, I'll take the other end of my beauty sponge and like just thin it out. And a lot of times I do put a little bit more when I first apply it. I do come all the way up to my nose. I like that because it throws off the sun-kissed type of look. Looks really nice on a warm summer day. So that's just what I like and what I've been doing. So just blend in everything, you guys. The lighting is so bad here. What the heck? All right, so from here, what I do is I take, once again, like I mentioned before, I take the Rimmel Stay Matte mattifying loose powder here. I hadn't tried this in a long time, but I actually like it. I purchased it, and first I was like, you know what, I've tried this. I don't like it, but I do like the fact that it is translucent and that it will just like blend in with my foundation. It does add a little extra color there, or brighten the under eye a little bit, but I don't mind just a little bit. It's okay. So right now, what I do now is I go ahead and blend this whip foundation that I put on this pimple here. Just sort of dab it on to hide that the redness. There we go. That's what I like about whipped foundations. They're so amazing about, like, if you need to conceal a pimple or anything that you want to conceal. I should have concealed this, and I think I will. The part where I removed my I forget, it really wasn't a skin tag. It's named something else, and I just can't think of it. So I'm going to try this whipped foundation there to see if I can sort of conceal the little scar that's there, and that's fine. I was told that it would be a scar there, and it does. It's just what it is when you have a skin tag or something removed. That's part of it. Okay, you'll have a little scar there. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do while that's drying up, I'm going to add on my pressed powder because it's been hot outside, and I know if I just leave this, because right now it looks real pretty. It looks, like my skin is really moisturized, and it looks really like super duper healthy looking. But if I go outside, this is not going to look good after, I say, an hour, maybe an hour and a half, depending on how hot it is outside. So I'm going to set it with the Collab pressed powder here, this one here, and I'm going to, I gotta get my brushes, you guys. I forgot to grab them before I got started. I always forget something. Excuse me. Okay, so the next thing that I do now is basically, I usually come back to my cheeks after I do my eyes. So what I do with my eyes is I grab my ELF 16-hour camo concealer. This is nothing new. Y'all know I've been talking about this forever. This is my favorite primer, and I absolutely love it. So I'm going to use a little bit of this. It just takes a little bit. And I'm going to blend this in with my fingers, okay? And I know y'all probably looking at my brows, but y'all going to see what I'm going to do with my brows. So I just blend this onto my eyelid. Now I have concealed a lot going on my eyelids. So now what I'm going to do is basically go ahead and do my eyeshadows, and I do my brows. That's one of the things now I do at the end because my brows have grown out now, and I feel like there's no need in like fixing my brows before doing eyeshadows because it's just full right now. I will arch the corner sides once my brows get a little bit more thicker. Right now they're still somewhat thin. It still has a little ways to go. I say probably in 2 more weeks I'll be able to arch my brows a little bit, so bear with me. But the eyeshadows I will be using is the Ruby Kisses Gemstones 24 karat gold and the Topaz nudes. Now I might use the one in ruby or rudy. It looks like this here. It's mostly pink tones, but I know I'll probably grab one of these pigments out of the NYX Ultimate Utopia palette as well. I really like that. Not sure. I may use that. I may not. Just saying. It's possible, but I'm not sure. So we'll see how everything turns out. Okay, so the first color I like to use comes out of the Gemstone palette here by Ruby Kisses. I really do like this palette. I use it on a daily basis. I mentioned this in the last video that I uploaded. It's one of my favorite palettes, okay? And so I like to use this color first, like my transition shade. This one here. And I'm going to put this above my crease, okay, slightly above my crease. Now what I've been loving is this shade from the Topaz. Well, actually this is the Topaz palette, and I've been loving to mix the shade from the Gemstone palette and this shade here together. Y'all can see it right there, just from that one right there. And like I said, I will let y'all see everything when I'm done. I like to deepen up my crease. Now, what I'm going to use is the shade out of the Rudy palette or Ruby palette. I always want to say Ruby for some reason. I'm going to use the Ruby. Is it Rudy? Ruby. I'm going to use the Ruby palette here, and I'm going to use this shade here and just place it right over here in the corner like that. Okay, so now I'm going to take, I guess, one of these red tone shades. I really haven't played with this one a lot. I'm going to take this red tone, pink tone shade there and put on my lid. Let's see how this works out. But what I really wanted to do is actually line my eye a little bit. I want to do something kind of different. Okay, I just got started, but I can stop right here and I'm gonna line my eye with my liner here. I got everything here. Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna take this. This is a hard candy eyeliner. I'm gonna take it. It looks like this. Y'all see the pointed end there? Like, look at that. Okay, so I'm just gonna put a line starting here as if I'm creating a wing. Let's see what I'm doing. As if I'm starting a wing here. Then I'm gonna go right into the crease. Maybe not too even, but I feel like I came out. This looks better, but this one looks higher. So I'm gonna go ahead and make the line a little bit higher over here. Uh-oh. It's okay. All right. Whole point of this you will see here in a little bit. All right, so taking the red tone, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and do my wing. I'm gonna take my wing liner that I like to use, which is the Rimmel. I'm gonna take it, go ahead and create this wing. And they probably aren't even, but now I'm going to go in with that red shade again that I mentioned from the beginning, from the Ruby palette. Now I'm going to really set this or put this on really good. Okay, so I'm going to go back over with my liner over the wing. And what I'm not liking is actually when I went over with the black pencil into the crease, I don't like how thick it is looking now after I did that. That's what I'm not liking right now. And I see the fallout. I have a little fallout from the eyeshadow, but I'll clean it up here in a minute. Okay. I'm going to take the blending or another brush here that gets into the crease, and I'm going to take this yellow shade. I don't know how good it's going to work from this Topaz palette. Take the yellow shade and maybe a blend of this shade here. I'm going to see if I can, like, nope, I knew that that wasn't going to work. Let's go in with this shade here. I'm trying to blend this line out, which I feel like is going to be really bad. I don't think anything is going to blend this out. You know what? I'm just going to do something a little more bold. Take the black shade out of the Ruby palette and just go in and blend this in. I wasn't going for something this dramatic, but sometimes when you get to doing makeup, you just end up, I don't know, sometimes your plans just don't, I don't know, you end up doing something different. And I'm blend the edges with, should I go with a pink? I sort of want to go with the pink instead of going in with, I don't know, I think I'm going to stick with the Topaz palette here. I love these palettes. I'm going to go in with probably this shade here and just blend around the edges here of the look, around the darker areas. And I'm going to bring that color on up. I don't know, I kind of like it just the way it is. I don't want to blend it up any higher. I think this is good enough right up here on my brow bone area. But I do have an idea what I'm going to put on my lash line, which would be this color here. Okay, it's looking really bold. Okay, so now I'm going to add on the red color from the Ruby palette. I use this lighter pink shade. I don't want to exclude that shade from the look. So I'm just going to add this back on here, right there. Now I'm going to straighten out my liner again. Do my bottom lash line. I want to put on lashes so bad. Let me hush. I almost messed up my liner then. There we go. Okay. So really quick, like on my bottom lash line, I'm going to take those two colors that I was mentioning from the Topaz shade, these two, this one and this one. Take those two shades, put them on the bottom, and I will get this eyeshadow up. I think the Ruby palette has a lot of fallout. The other ones, I hadn't experienced that, but I do think that the palette here, the Ruby palette, has a lot of fallout. Now, I'm going to take the black shade from the Ruby palette and I'm going to deepen up my lash line, blending out this shade here. Just to put some liner on my bottom lash line. All right, one thing I noticed though after putting that on there, you know I love my liner. I'm gonna use the pink shade from the Ruby palette. I'm gonna use this light pink shade and I'm gonna blend in. I need a smaller blending brush. This is just a little bit too much. I'm gonna try this one and just sort of blend the two together so it to soften up right up in here. Soften this up a little bit. So it's gonna look sort of purple now, but that's okay. It is still blend with the entire eye look. Oh yeah, that looks so much better. Ooh, this is so pretty. I think I'm gonna use my pink blush today. Usually I just go with my bronze brush or blush, but I think I'm gonna use the pink blush because I think this is gonna be really pretty. It's a little bold, may not be everybody's taste, but I like it. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and highlight my brow bone. I don't even have, I guess I use this one. This is my nose contour brush. I'm not done contouring. But honestly, you guys, I don't think I'm gonna even need that. Maybe in the center here, just to brighten the inner corner of my eye. Okay, so now let's go ahead and do mascara, and I'm gonna blend this Whip foundation right on top of the skin. Oh yes, it covered really, really good. Now I'm gonna take my volumizing mascara. I forgot the name of it, but it's really good. I love this one. This helps throw off a false eyelash look. Okay, so now I'm going to put on my lashes, or draw in my lashes. And what I do is I just use the Extended Lash Lengthening Mascara in brown. And I don't even add any sort of like, what am I trying to say? Like I don't add any like eyelash pencil. I just use the mascara here and it works. It throws off a natural lash look. I got enough hairs on here that I can do this now. And that is just to use the mascara. And right now they're not neat. Once again, I'm letting them grow out before I arch the edge. But I think I'm going to keep my lashes or my brows, y'all. My brows natural. Thicker. They're not super thick. I have thin brows, okay? But they're thicker than they have ever been in a while. I normally don't let them grow out this much. So right now I'm just gonna go for this here. And usually what I do is I go back in and I fill in the areas where the hairs hasn't grown back quite yet. And I go in with more product. So I just kind of rub that product into my lashes like this, just like rub it in a little extra. Okay, so now I need to finish my face. I'm not done with my face. Now it comes down to me contouring. Now I have two kinds of bronzers. I have the collab pressed powder in cocoa truffle. And then I have this one, which is old school as well, NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop setting powder. This one is in medium deep. I love these powders. But before I do that, I do like to go ahead and add on my blush. My blush is actually a NYX product. It's the NYX Sculpt and Highlight Face Duo Visage. This is chestnut and sand. I think that's what it is. And I use this side here as my blush. And what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to add pink on to my cheeks as well. But for right now, I'm going to use this. I may just go with the bronzy cheeks. This is a sculpting contour type of product, but I love this color on my cheeks. I love the sun-kissed look. It's summer. It looks beautiful. This is what I like. And I put this on just like what you see me doing. I tap it on just like that. Okay. Then I take my beauty sponge, and sometimes I take my finger depending on what I got to do for the day. And I just take my beauty sponge and just blend that right onto my cheeks. Just like that. It's so pretty. You get this beautiful sun-kissed um, look. Okay. It's just really nice. I love it. And sometimes I always put a little more on one side. I always do. I always have. I don't know why I do that, but I do. I add just a little bit more on this side so we can even it out. Both sides. And I think I'm going to leave my cheeks bronzy. I'm not going to add a pink blush. I think I'm going to keep it just like this, neutral like. Now it's time for the bronzer, okay? The bronzers that I mentioned. What I do is I take another brush like this and I dip into both of them. I don't know, I just been liking that. So I take a little bit of the collab, and then I take a little bit of the NYX, and I just go through here and I'm just bronzing. I'm not contouring. I'm just bronzing. I am basically done. It's just lipstick. But before I put on my lipstick, I'm going to go ahead and spray my face with the, look at that, you guys. Woo! That is such beautiful. Look at that. Look at the color on the tab. Look at my brows, y'all. I am loving it. I love my makeup look. Look at this. Like, why couldn't my camera stay like this the entire time? Like, y'all would have been able to see everything so good. But anyways, you guys, I'm going to spray my face with this retinol. What is this? Replenish, soothe, and tone spray or hydrating mist. That's what it is. Retinol hydrating. It's the retinol hydrating facial mist. I'm going to spray my face with it. And you don't need to put a lot, because I do have to fan this off because it spritz really thick. It can remove makeup. I'm noticing that it removes some of the whipped foundation off of the areas that I concealed. I see that I need to go back over with the bronze contour shade over here. What did I use? I forgot what I used. What did I use? Oh, I used this. So I'm going to have to go back over that because the spray will remove a good bit of the makeup. But I'm telling you, it's one of the best. You got a fan, just use the fan. Or I just use my fingers. And I'm going to go across this area here because it's noticeable. And I don't want it noticeable like that. Now, that looks better. Now, I did not put on any highlight. Usually at this point is when I like to use a highlighter. I can use a highlighter coming from or coming out of my eyeshadow palette. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So yeah, you guys, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take the gemstone palette. I think these are really nice highlighting shades. This is what it looks like up close. Really nice shades there. And I don't know how in the world did I end up using that. That's my highlighting brush. And I ended up using that. No wonder why it didn't work out right. I used the wrong brush. Um, wow, Sheila. Wow. Okay, no wonder. No wonder why the eyeshadow was like way out there. Okay, so now I'm going to use the highlight here. That's a gold. This one is more like, oh, I like this one, the peachy golden shade. I'm going to grab this and just go over my cheekbones right here. Y'all see that? You'll see it in a little bit because I'm going to get in a better angle, or I put the product back in front of the camera and show y'all this beautiful look. It's so pretty. It is so pretty. I haven't been wearing highlight at all or putting highlight on, and I really miss it. I haven't put it on in a while, actually. So this is really gorgeous. This is an eyeshadow, but you can definitely use it as an highlight shade. Yes, you can. Right there. And I'm going to put some right above my lip here. Right there. And I'm going to put some on my chin, just like right here. Just to add a little more shine. And I'm going to add some of this white shade from the palette there. Like right there. This shade right there. I'm adding that on this part of my face. And I might go back in right here with the white shade on top of the peach shade just to stick it out a little more, the highlight. And every time you spray your face first and you put on your highlight, it just sticks it out more. Everybody know that, right? I'm pretty sure everybody do, but I'm just saying. Okay. I'm good with that. I'm going to add just a little highlight like right up in here. Just, I don't know. I just want a little highlight here on this portion of my face here. Okay. I like that a lot. So just for y'all to see, let me get the other. Now, I need to put on my lipstick, you guys, and fix my hair. So I'm going to put this right here. Oh my God, look at that. It looks so much better. Wait. Where did I put that? Let me put this. Okay. Like, come on. You did it the first time. Like, what's wrong with you? There it goes. Like, the color is so pretty. Okay. I'm going to show y'all in better lighting. Now I don't want to do right. What is wrong with you? Okay, there we go. Like, y'all get the idea. But I'm going to let you take a look at it. Let me go ahead and put on the lipstick if y'all want me to put on the lipstick while we're actually... No, I'm going to put on my lipstick. I'll come back with the entire look and I'll tell you what lipstick I decide to use. I think I'm going to use this red. I don't know. I feel like being a little bold today instead of going for a nude. I think I'm going to use this gloss. This is the NYX Candy Stick Glowy Lip Color. This is in single serving. That's the color name. And I'm going to use the NYC lip liner in, what is this? This is in the shade, I don't know, it just has the number 957A. I don't know exactly what color that is, but I'm going to use those two products and finish this look and come right back with the final look. Okay, come back, let y'all take a look at it. Really nice in a better or different um location in a sense, so y'all can really take a look at this. Okay, all right. Hey guys, this is the final look. I had to get up just to get in a better view. I still feel like y'all don't see it as good. I mean, it's coming in way better than it did over there. But this is the look. I really like it. I love my little bun. I love my earrings, especially my earrings. Yes, Jesus. Okay. Yes, I just love this look. It started out really bad, but I ended up just making it a smoky, like pink plum, I guess, eye makeup look. Yeah, I guess that's what you would call it. It's not like, this is really weird for me, and that is like my brows. I've got to get used to my brows. I'm not used to it, you guys. But this is the look. I'm going to see if I can move over a little bit more. Maybe it comes in a little. Maybe the bronze look will come in because it's very bronzy. I do like it here a little bit better than over there, but y'all can take a look at my bronze um, contour, or um, my bronzy look here, including everything else, my eyeshadow and all. I really like this, and I like my side bun. I really like it. I've been into some of the most fascinating um, hairdos, okay, and I love it, okay. That's just what I've been into. So I moved over here so you guys can actually get to see the real look, okay? Excuse everything in the back, you guys. I haven't fixed up my background, but I will, because I will be moving soon, okay? But yeah, you guys, I really like this. I like the look. I like the bun. I even like the headband. It's like a casual, like, fancy little bun you could do for every day, or just taking pictures, whatever. I'm going to take a few pictures, post them onto Instagram. But this is the look. I'm going to close my eyes or look down so you can really take a look at this look. It's so beautiful. So like pink and plums, you know, it's like pink and plums, pink and purples tones, and it looks really good with the red lipstick. However, y'all, I'm not used to red lipstick. Red lipstick is not a favorite of mine. If you have watched my channel from way back in the day, you know that red is not a favorite of mine. So yeah, you guys, so see, as I get closer to the window, I kind of, everything washes out, but I've got to sit down. At least y'all get to see, or y'all saw the look. It doesn't go with my yellow bodysuit top, but this is what I went for, and I like it. So if y'all like it too, please give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down, whichever one you like. Whatever, you do it. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notification bell, and comment if you like. There will be more videos, more makeup videos, other type of videos. I don't know, I'm just thinking about all sorts of videos. But I look forward to creating more videos. Most likely, you guys, for now, I'm trying to work myself up to 2 days a week posting over here, and one time over there on my other channel. But for now, I feel like it's going to be 1 day a week, okay? Maybe I can get up to 2 weeks. Right now, I just have a busy schedule. A lot of things are going on in my life right now. A lot of appointments, different things I'm into, and maybe I will share those things with you guys. I feel like at some point I will. But for right now, you guys, it's 1 video a week. So look forward to that. And you never know, I might pop in a few videos at times when I don't have appointments or I have a free week. I may be able to post a few more videos, who knows. But for sure, every Monday you can expect a video from me, okay? Every Monday. So I thank y'all for watching. Please come back. Love you all and appreciate every single one of you. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and may God bless every single one of you that do come over here and watch my videos, support my channel. Thank you so much, and God bless all of you, and please take care. Mwah. Bye.
Is this how you